Good morning. Misty day. Today is the 5th of July, and this is my secret. I am building my little studio here, which will probably be the guest dining room or something else, but I needed the space. It's all been beautifully cleaned up by Tushara. Good job. It's just a question of cleaning the floor and getting all the holes opened up where now that boy, Masonry, who put chemical into the rock here, and it's supposed to split. Swarnapala has come to prove his worth, and you can see that he has already removed it. Probably the chemical is 1,500 rupees per pallet. He bought 10 kilos of chemical and you can remove this whole slab. As you can see, both men at work. Swarnapala is doing the work because the fact that I told him, I said I'd like to find somebody who is honorable. Now they have put, this is how they remove the slabs of rock. And those can be used all over the place as steps. You see, that's how they remove the flow. And this was my secret. I've been waiting for 8 months to get this done. Mr. Swarnapala, මම ඔයාට ඩීල් එකක් දෙන්නම්. ඒ යකා කිව්වා 25000කට ඒක දෙනවා කියලා. මේක ගලවනවා කිව්වනේ ඒ යකා. ඔයාට ඒක දෙන්නම් කෙමිකල් දාලා ඒක රුපියල් 15000ක් යනවනේ. 10000ක් ඔයාට ලැබෙනවා ඔයාගේ ආදායමට. මම ඒක දෙන්නම්. Splitting. It's supposed to split and take the rock off. So I don't know what I'm going to do here, but basically this is a space that I can use. So if the worst comes to the worst, this is going to be, you notice I put iron into the ground, metal or iron props into the ground every 2 feet, and this is going to be filled with rubber, quartz rubber, 6 to 4 inch pieces here collected. It's going to be put into the wall there, and I'm going to fill the machine with rock. And that gives you your wall for this studio. On top of that, there, I'm going to put those horrible looking grills here. I'm going to take them off and I'm going to put them on top of those to let in light and air. It successfully prevents the dogs from coming in at the moment. The purpose was not to keep the dogs out, but the purpose was to also utilize this space. And the rubble was all cleaned here. There's something about this place and bulbs, because I think many of the bulbs here, I don't know whether they've just got fused or whether they have been taken or what have you, but that was fixed. The leaking roof and the very bad guttering, I've got to check it and see. Put some water and see that it leaks. There's no sign of water, but I'm keeping this as it is because it has a certain air of mystery about it, you know. I'm going to get into this room.
Credits for the video clip called Walls Without Cement, Concrete, Mortar or Masons, recorded by me to edit to the tape. Thank you to YouTube for its kindness in permitting video clips which cannot be otherwise uploaded to places like Facebook or what have you. I'm sure they'll be blessed because they are doing a public service and they are of great help to people of all rank, all nations, all citizens, and on any subject. Then a thank you to you very much for being my support and strength during my trials and errors. A thank you always to my good Lord for having given me parents who gifted me with the talent to do things on my own. God, for His also being merciful with me and for helping me all along the way with this Quartz project. To my friends and family who contribute by coming and staying in my cottage, and whatever they have paid merely goes towards the construction and to make it more comfortable for all of you all. And I hope that you all have a chance of using it. To Reverb Nation for its open frontier music industry and for helping musicians who are new to become known to the world. Otherwise, people in small countries like Sri Lanka and other unknown places will never get heard by anybody and not known by anybody. And we should bless the radios that play our music and the people in the music industry who do promote the untalented talent which is still making its way through the maze of the music industry, and that's a pretty dicey maze, I must say. And that's it, my dear. I hope you like my little cottage. You are always welcome to improvise on it and improve it. I have made so many things which are all creations and inventions, including my music, and I never know what goes into it, but it's just thoughts that come into my mind and plenty of prayer to make it work. And I use saints, Saint Joseph, who is that master traveler, to keep me safe on the roads. And of course I never curse the divine for the complications that arise in my life, because you'll always find that the mistakes that you make are always human. You see, I mean, I'm trying to promote also the idea that Jesus' message about the prayer to his Father was mistranslated, because in one sentence he says, lead us not into temptation, but I don't think that he meant that at all. He says maybe let us not be led into temptation, because God does not lead us into temptation. It is the vices of man and the failure to follow the precepts of God, which is do not, do not, do not, and always he promotes the denial of flesh as a means of achieving nirvana or bliss, or do not kill, do not steal, do not covet thy neighbor's wife, do not commit adultery, etc., etc. It's everything do not. And they don't translate it in transitive, they always translate it transitive, or with a lot of motion and emotion in it, and personal opinions and biases. And anyway, this is not a God video. Basically, it's promoting what he says and promoting the use of natural materials which he has blessed us with, and asking for his help to make sure that it works for you. That's all it is, you know. That's all my life has been. I've slipped on floors, I've known worse, and there's been nobody to help me, but the times people who did help me were good friends and family. Thank God for them. Thank you too. God bless you. In case I forget, I would like to really say thank you to Audacity Beta for its most helpful recording systems which are perfect for the beginner. A thank you to Sterling Sounds for their chords and helping people to get to know music and to be able to play the different chord formations. He has been of help to me. I've had many friends who are musicians who have helped me too. Harsha Makalanda, who's in Sri Lanka, a brilliant composer of music, also unknown to the music industry. Tamara Rubero, who is a fantastic pianist and who helped me vamp at times. I mean, she still says I play sometimes off beat, then that I acknowledge. And I think I'll stop now and say have a good life and be creative, and may you bless with the force that drives you to do what you do. Goodbye. Andrea from Sri Lanka. TabaForDanceMusic.com is where you'll find me, or www.reverbnation.com/Taba. Have a good day.